Hello dear student, welcome back to the new lesson in Mathematics Grade 8, Chapter 1, Section 4. So if you take a look, we're going to study, Section 5. So if you take a look, we have negative exponent in this topic. We already studied positive, we studied the power, so we're going to study the negative right now. So what is the difference between positive and negative? When we have positive, we're going to immediately open it, but when we have negative, we need to do one more step, which is flipping it. Before we're going to explain this one, I'm going to explain the basic things about the negative power. So now, if you take a look, if you have something like this, what are you going to do? The first step, before we're going to do anything, because the power is negative, I cannot do anything about it. So I need to change it to positive, the first step. How are we going to change the negative power to positive, which is by flipping. We already know the denominator of this number is 1. So if I flip it, it will be 1 over 10 power 4. So immediately when you flip it, that power which is negative, it's change it to positive. Then we're going to open it. Now if I open this one, it will be what? It will be 1 over 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, 4 times, because the power is 4. So I'm going to multiply it 4 times by itself. Then 1 and 4, 0, because when we multiply 10 by itself, that means you multiply the zeros also. So just put the 0 and multiply the number once. It will be 4, 0. Now, can I leave this one like that? Yes, you can leave it like that, and also you can change it to decimal. We already studied this one in grade 5 and grade 6 and the other classes also. I think you already studied this one in grade 4 also. So what are you gonna do in this case? If you have number 1 on the top and you have a number with a 0 in denominator, especially 1, we are not talking about the other number, only 1. What are you gonna do? You're going to write 1 again. Then how many 0 do I have? 4. So I'm going to write 4 zeros, then put the decimal point in the last one. Why we do that? Because when we divide this one, the answer will be like this, because it's negative, and each 0 will move decimal point that you have in front of the number, will make it move 1 time. So the second 0 will move it 2 times, then 3 times, then for the last time it will be here. So same answer. That's how you're going to solve it. Now what if we have 10 power negative 5? So the first step is flip it, 5 0, because the power is 5, so 5 0. Then if I want to change this one, again I'm going to put 5 0, only for negative this one, guys. 1 2 3 4 5, so then 1. That's will be the answer of this question. When the question say evaluate the power of 10, or when it say evaluate only, you're going to do like that. Now what if we have a number? If you take a look, we have a number here. So what if I have a number? The number say evaluate. So the question is negative 2 power negative 3. Again, it's exactly the same thing. The first thing that you're going to do is flipping it to change the power. So if you have negative power, the first step, write the 1 denominator, go to the change it to fraction. It will be 1 negative 2 all power 3. The only thing will change is the power when you flip it. Then open it. It will be, the power is odd, so the answer will be negative. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. So the answer will be 1 over 8. So negative 1 over 8 will be the answer of this question. So the book did in the other way, which is a little bit confusing. So this one is easier. So now, then if you take a look, we have another question, like question number 6. We have negative 3 power negative 4. So what is the first step to solve this question? The first step, because the power is negative, I'm going to flip it. So the answer will be 1 over negative 3 power 4. I'm not going to change anything in this sign, only the power will be changed. Then I'm going to multiply 3 by itself 4 times. So the answer is equal to 9. 9 times 9 is equal to 81. So the answer will be 81. Why the answer will be positive? Because 4 is already even. So the answer will be already in positive, because we said when the power is even, the answer will be positive. In the previous lesson, we studied this one in power. You can go back for this note and take a look to the video. So now, that's how you're going to do that. But what if we have 0 power? When we have 0 in the power, let's say I have 10 power 0. Anything's power 0 is equal to 1. Now, let's say we have 25 power 0. Again, it will be 1. So when you have a power of 0, you always change it to 1, because anything's power 0 is equal to 1. So now, the other question that we have is again order of operation that we already studied in previous lesson, also in positive. Now here we have exactly the same thing. The only difference between this one and the previous lesson is this one have a negative power. So what are you gonna do? Let's solve the first question, which is, it says 7. Let's solve question number 10. It says 7 minus 8 bracket 2 power negative 3 plus 13. So now we already know we're going to use the rule of PEMDAS. Study this one in power. Also, we talked about this one. This one is power. P is stand for parenthesis, E for power or exponent, M for multiply, D for divide. From left to the right, which one comes first, you're going to do. Then A and S. A is addition, S is subtraction. From left to the right, which one comes first, you're going to do that. Now, do I have parentheses? Yes, which is power. So I'm going to do that first. So it will be 7 minus 8 like itself, plus 13 also like itself. I'm not going to touch it. This one is negative. What is the first step of negative? Flip it. So after you flip it, it will be 2 power 3. When there is nothing, that means it's multiplication. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this one. It will be 7 minus 8. Then 1 over 2 power 3, it's already mean 1 over 8, because 2 times 2 times 2, it's equal to 8. So now, plus 13. If you take a look to this one, the first step, if you remember in multiplication, we studied this one and I already explained it. We said when we have a number, same number, one of them in top, one of them in bottom, immediately you can say, we're going to simplify them. Divided by 8, 1 divided by 8, it will be 1. So that means from here, this one will be 7 minus 1 times 1 plus 13. So if you take a look, we're done with parentheses, we're done with the power, we're done with multiplication, the first one. But do we have multiplication yet? Again? Yes, again we have it. So it will be 7 minus 1 times 1, 1 plus 13. Then I'm going to do addition and subtraction. Which one come first? Don't say because it's addition came here, so we must do addition. No, it's say from left to the right. From left to the right, which one come first? We're going to do that. So 7 minus 1, it's already equal to 6. In positive or negative? Of course positive, because 7 is bigger and the sign of 7 is positive. Then plus 13. So this one, both of them are positive, so I'm going to add them. So that means this one is already equal to 90. So the last answer of this question is equal to 90. That's how you're going to solve this question. Now let's solve another question that we have, question number 11. In question number 11, so let's do it in another page. So question number 11, It's 2 plus 2 all power negative 2 plus 1 power negative 4. So what is the first step to solve this one? Again, we're going to use PEMDAS. P for parenthesis, E for exponent, multiplication, division, and addition and subtraction from left to the right. Now I'm going to do inside the parenthesis first because it's a parenthesis first. So 2 plus 2, 4, power negative 2, plus 1 plus 1, 2 power negative 4. Now I'm done with the parenthesis, and then I'm going to do exponent. Then exponent is what? The power. The power is negative. So the first step is flipping it. So the denominator of this one is 1. The denominator of this one also is 1. So I'm going to flip it. So this one will be 1 over 4 power 2 plus 1 over 2 power 4. Then I'm going to open them. Now I'm going to open them. So this one will be 1 over 4 power 2 is already equal to 60 plus 4 times 4, 60. Then 2 power 4, it will be 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 4, again equal to 60. So now we already studied this one in adding and subtracting algebraic expression. We said if you have same denominator, we're going to keep one of them, which is 60. Then I'm going to simplify the top. 1 plus 1 equal to 2. So is that simplest form? No. So we need to simplify. Divided by 2, divided by 2. So divided by 2, 1 divided by 2, 8. So the answer will be 1 over 8. So that's the last answer of this one. Then we have another question, which is like question number 28. Let's solve question number 28. It's a evaluate. We have 10 plus 4 power 3 times 2 power negative 2. In this case, what I'm going to do I have parentheses? Do I have parentheses? No. Do I have exponent? Yes. So I'm going to say 10 plus. Then 4 power 3 is 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is actually equal to 64. So it will be 64 times, this one is negative. We already know that when the power is negative, I need to flip it. So it will be 1 over 2 power 2. So it will be 10 plus 64 times 1 over 4. Then again, if you take a look, do I have simplify or not? We already studied this one in multiply algebraic expression. We said 4 times 4. What I'm going to do, I'm going to simplify. Divided by 4, 1. Divided by 4, 60. So now it will be what? It will be 10 plus 16 times 1. Because 1 over 1, no need to write the denominator. We already know the denominator of every integer is 1, so no need to write that. Then it will be 10 plus 60, because 60 times 1 is 60. Then 10 plus 60 equal to 26. So the answer is equal to 26. That's how you're going to solve this kind of question. Then if you take a look, we have another question in review and spiral review. So the questions say evaluate negative 5 power negative 2. So the first step is I'm going to write the negative 5 power negative 2. So I'm going to change this negative 2 positive. So how I'm changing? By flipping. The power is even or odd, it's even. So that in the answer it's already become positive. 5 times 5, 25. So this one is negative, this one is positive. So C is a correct answer. And that's all, and I hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next lesson. Bye bye.